Hey guys, how are you? I hope you had a nice evening and a great long weekend. I'm doing this video on the Nissan 2018 Leaf that just got revealed a few hours ago. Uh, I I currently own a 2011 Nissan Leaf, and I have a reservation for a Tesla Model 3. So I want to go over the difference between the new reveal 2018 Nissan Leaf, the 2017, and the Tesla Model 3. So the Nissan 2017 Leaf, it's 30. The base one starts at 33,998 dollars for the base model. There's no incentives in Alberta, so I won't be discussing incentives. If you have incentives where you live, that's great and makes it cheaper for you. For that, you get 30 kilowatt hour battery, up to 172 kilometer rated range in kilometers. For the 2018, it's for $2,000 extra for the base model. Brand new vehicle, great design, looks great, lots of new features. The range is 241 kilometers rated. So basically, the battery is supposed to be almost 40 kilowatt hours, and Nissan mentioned that they'll be releasing bigger batteries later on, late 2018. But starting one, it's a smaller battery, not a huge upgrade, but a little bit better than the current one. This is how it looks. Great vehicle. You can check out videos online for it. Biggest features are ProPilot, which is basically a mini autopilot compared to the Tesla one. It helps you with maintaining speed, distance from the vehicle in front of you, staying within your lane, notifying you of any vehicles in your blind spot, and basically makes driving easier on the highway. Another great feature is the e-pedal, and that helps you basically to utilize only the accelerator to move forward and let go to slow down, regenerate, and come to a complete stop if you have it on. Another great thing is a new app design, which is great. The current app is not that, it's terrible, to be honest. Great looks, lots of changes in the vehicle and how it looks inside. Base model, again, 35,998 Canadian. Now, looking at the Tesla Model 3, this is a completely different story. Great vehicle. When you buy a Tesla, you're not just buying a vehicle, you are actually buying into a supercharging network, and the ability to upgrade or update your vehicle through software, because the vehicle is actually going to come with all the hardware for autopilot and so on. So basically, if you needed extra things, you're just buying the software options, and that can be installed remotely. The vehicle starts at 35,000 US, so roughly 35,000 US dollars is about 44,000 Canadian. So it's a little bit, you're putting in $10,000 more, but you're getting a much higher end vehicle than the Nissan Leaf. In terms of range, it's 220 miles, which is about 350 kilometers. That's the lower end. A bigger battery definitely compared to the Nissan Leaf. Access to a huge supercharging network that is increasing in size, and not only that, you'll be paying for it per use, but compared to Nissan, out here in Alberta, we don't have a charging network compared to other provinces. So Tesla has an edge over here. We don't have incentives, so it makes, if you're going to get an EV, Tesla makes more sense. But definitely, they're two competing vehicles. Looking great, but the Tesla is still a higher end. Over here on their website, they compare it with the Model S, so you can see the differences. But definitely, this is just to make sure that people don't confuse the Model 3 with a mini Model S. It's actually a complete line, different vehicle with lots of different technology in there. No buttons around. Everything's done through the center console. The display is there. Great technology. You can look into videos into that, but definitely looking at what you get with the Nissan Leaf and the Model 3, I'm definitely sticking with the Model 3 reservation. I considered the Bolt, but the problem with the Bolt from Chevrolet, it's not available in Alberta. We can't get our hands on it, and where I hear in British Columbia or other places, it's hard to come by. It's available, but in Alberta, I can't just go to a dealer and place an order or something. I am on a waiting list to just test drive it, and I won't hear from them for a very long time. So what's the point? Definitely Nissan introduced a great vehicle, but the value for range and technology is definitely on the side of the Model 3. So I highly recommend that compared to the Nissan. If you're looking to get a vehicle sooner than later, Nissan is a great vehicle to get. Tesla, you have a longer period to wait. I've been asked if it's better to lease or own. Honestly, leasing is a great option if you don't want to own the vehicle. It gives you the flexibility to just terminate the lease when it's up and change to a different vehicle from a different somebody else, or just upgrade it. When you buy, you have to get a loan, and it's a whole different process. It's a commitment. So definitely, it's really up to what you're looking to get. If you want to go for something sooner than later, definitely the Nissan will be available in Canada early 2018. So that is a great option for you, and you can reserve it online. Actually, if you go up here, there's a reserve button, and you can click enter your name, select your EV dealer, and so on, and go through the process to reserve it. I currently hold a Tesla Model 3, and I'll stick with that because I am interested in the technology and the infrastructure. I would love to be able to travel from here to Florida to Disneyland or anywhere around North America. Of course, I'll have to pay for the supercharger, but I don't have to worry about finding the chargers along the way separately, mapping my route and figuring out which chargers. I have the cards that would work with them and so on. With this one, you just plug it in and everything is seamless. So that's what I'm really interested in. It really depends on what your needs are, but definitely the Nissan is a good option out there. It's a competing product. It's not a Tesla killer, as some might assume or claim. It's just an alternative. So it really comes down to what your needs are and what you're looking for in a vehicle. Alright guys, you have a great night. Thank you.